Hi, I'm Alfred, but my friends call me Alfie. All I was trying to do was find a nice quiet place where I could think about stuff without bothering anyone. It was an old library. Don't ask me how I got the key, but let's just say the librarian doesn't have to worry about snow in her driveway this winter. Well, she shouldn't have, but while I was there I found this old book, and it was how to make an entire world inside your imagination. And before I knew it, I was here. I guess she's gonna have to find someone else to take care of that problem. I'm in some kind of kingdom, and there are other people here too. It looks like this place is some kind of land specially built for people to come and think and talk without bothering anyone. There's a lot of cool people here.
This isn't good. We aren't ready to fight this monster yet.
I don't think we have a choice. We've been through tougher scrapes than this one. As long as the kid remembers to push the button, we can all make it out alive. We just gotta have faith in him.
Oh, is that all? Just a little faith. You really should stop putting everything on him. One of these days it's going to be too much. And then what will you have to show for all this? I still don't see why you don't let me go down there and handle it myself. I used to get along just fine out there on my own before I got caught up with all of you.
There was a time, a very recent time ago, where we could not have survived without you. That is true. There's only one problem with putting you in charge of getting rid of monsters. You don't actually get rid of them.
What do you mean I don't actually get rid of them? I got rid of monsters all the time.
When one gets rid of a monster, it doesn't keep coming back to be gotten rid of again. You didn't get rid of them. You scare them away, and they keep coming back.
And I'll just scare them away again. What's the problem?
You know what the problem is. Whenever you scare them, they come back. That isn't a problem because it's a nuisance to deal with them. It is a problem because they come back because they aren't scared of what you said anymore, and you need to scare them a different way next time.
But that's not a problem, you see. I never run out of ways to scare someone. It's just not possible. Creating fear, it is in my bones.
Some of those monsters kill people before you can reach them. It's not a good solution because even if you always scare them away, eventually they will get strong enough so that you are all that is left, because all of us would have been destroyed before you could help us from the smaller monsters you kept feeding as you scared them away. All of us need to make it for the prophecy to come true. If even one of us falls, all of us are doomed.
And if the kid dies trying to fulfill it, you'll just find another one, right? We wouldn't want anything like the life of a child to get in the way of something as important as a prophecy, now would we?
Don't be foolish. Your mind stopped listening at the word prophecy. And before you even heard what it was, or what it would say, or why it was being said, you already built yourself a fortress of disagreement and indignation that one such as yourself would be fully immune to anything that might be a force outside of your own control.
Well, yes. Why wouldn't I be indignant? I don't need some piece of paper telling me what to do. I get to decide that.
That very well might be true, but you aren't deciding anything on your own. You already decided to align yourself opposite to whatever it was that was about to tell you what to do without even knowing what was to be said. That is not a decision. It is a reaction, and a poorly made one at that. So,
fine, you caught me being disagreeable. Could be possible that I disagree because I don't like you.
so long as you continue to only limit your own potential by doing it, Be as disagreeable as you want. Prophecy isn't a prison sentence. It is the solution to a problem. It is the answer hidden in the back of the book. The prophecy can exist because the number of ways for us to solve our problem are limited. All that is really being said is someone who has never figured it out before will eventually come and figure it out. Everything that has ever been figured out had to have been figured out one person at a time, who then showed their knowledge to others by instruction or by putting them at their mercy of the new advantages such innovations gave the ones who found it.
Well, what's the point of it then?
There is hope that one day the monster attacks stop, and the city will no longer need the walls to protect us.
That bothers me.
Hey kid, you're here. Look, there isn't a lot of time to explain. All I can tell you is a monster is coming this way, and it's a big one. If we don't act fast, this one will make it through the castle gate, bypassing the walls altogether. We need you to go and press the button for the empathy deployment system. Well, I know how to do that. I'll go press it right now. Okay, good. But be careful. Don't let your guard down just because we're inside the walls. That only means it's safer. It doesn't mean we're safe. Right. I'll do my best. I won't let everyone down.
And there he goes again to save the day. Fine. You all seem to know what you're doing. I've just got one question that deserves answering. When all the monsters are gone, what's going to happen to me?
I don't know what's going to happen to any of us. I only know that continuing as we are means dying as we are. It's not about good choices or clear choices right now. It's about recognizing what hasn't worked and trying something different until something does. He's doing well enough so far. All we can do is hope he doesn't lose heart.
Well, that's easy for you to say. Everybody likes you. Nobody here likes me except that idiot over there. And I don't know what's worse. Not being liked by everyone, or not being able to make that guy stop liking me.
Well, I'm sure if you keep trying, you'll figure something out. And now it's time to rally the citizens of It-Me together in preparation to fight back this monster. Citizens of It-Me, it's time to come together and defend the kingdom. Grab your books and your best ideas. We need all the help we can get. Join the call, and together we will stand against whatever comes our way. I say, It-Me. Who among you will say, It-Me too? It's you. Let me hear you say, It-Me too.
Hello, Beep. I am Logic Man.
I don't believe you. Yeah.
I am Logic, and therefore I am a man because I am Logic Man. It is a pleasure to meet you. How is your weather today?
Well, it's not really my weather. Well, wait a minute. Is it? If it's not mine, then who else's is it? If it's everyone's and every one of you only exists as a part of my own imagination, then that means what's yours is mine, and so it is my weather. It's fine.
That sounds like enjoyable weather. Good talk, friend.
Hey, thanks. You aren't supposed to get close to that button. I'm supposed to got it.
Yes, but remember, to me, you only exist in my imagination. And what's yours is mine. Ergo, I should be pushing the button for a while. I am Logic Man.
Well, I can't argue that. I wouldn't even know where to start. I'm gonna go think about this for a while. Hey, wait a minute. You're supposed to be guarding the button. Why'd you let him get by? We don't know who he is.
Oh, he's Logic Man. I don't know how he did it, but he convinced me he's supposed to be in charge of the button now. I know there's something wrong with me because I believe him, and I know I don't believe him. Don't bother me. I have to think about this. You're on your own.
Oh, great. Fine. Well, I'm not here right off the turnip truck. I've fought a monster or two. I can handle this. At least I hope I can. Hey, Mr. Roll.
Hello, child. I am Logic Man. I am Logic, and therefore I am a man because I am Logic Man. It is a pleasure to meet you.
What? Right. Hello. Look, there's a monster attacking the city. We need to use the empathy deployment system so we can all come together and get the town locked down and safe.
I'm afraid I cannot let you do that, Alfie.
What do you mean you can't? It's my button. It doesn't belong to you. I can press it whenever I want. I'd be pressing it right now if you weren't trying to stop me.
Child, pushing the button is not logic.
Alfie. My name is Alfie. I'm not a child.
Correction received, files updated. Apologies, insufficient data to assess your age. You were called child because I thought only a child would build logical constructs like yours. Correction received, assumptions reversed.
What the heck was all that? Assumptions reversed? What does that even mean?
You are strange to me. You work differently. My logic core and metal heart gears differently than yours. But you are a man, and I am a man because I am Logic Man. I am Logic, and therefore am man. Logic Man. I have used my logic to remove what I thought and changed it into what you have told me.
You changed your mind?
No, I made a series of logical steps which showed me the details of why this choice was more optimal than the one I had previously made. My mind is not changed. My logic is upgraded.
Oh, geez, this guy is crazy. I don't understand half the words he says. And I'm on my own. Think, what would the announcer do? Well, that's no good. Something else. That's right. We would try to understand him. I just gotta hang in there until some of it starts to make sense enough for me to show him how he's all turned around. Huh. I guess that means he thinks I'm just as turned around. I wonder what I look like to him. That's my button. Well, the nerve of that guy. Hey, Mr. Logic Man, can you tell me why you won't let me press the button?
Yes, Logic Man always has time to explain. It is to make us safe. We all come together every time there is a problem. If we always come together every time there is a problem, we will become too weak to ever do anything alone ever again, and we will die.
Well, I can't say that doesn't make sense when you say it that way. But I also know this isn't the right way to do this. Logically, that means something else is getting in the way. Tell me what else.
If we fight harder now, we will become strong, and then we will not always depend on everyone else when we have problems we could solve on our own if we were better.
Well, that's it. You're talking about fighting and being strong and saying we can't be bothered by our problems if we're gonna fix them. And you have a point there too, but it's not a full one. You're missing part of it, the big part. So get your computer processor all fired up for this one, because you need to tell me right now, Buster, how many normal people know how to fight when they're confused and afraid?
Error does not compute. Why do they not just work harder? It is already worse than I thought. Do they not want to work for their power?
No, you're missing the point. And maybe that's my fault for trying to talk to you in your language instead of talking to you in mine. Instead, people get scared, Logic Man. All men get scared. I get scared. When I'm scared, I don't fight that well. And when I do fight, sometimes it's against the people that are trying to help me. But that's something I've learned to work on. But in the meantime, there are people out there who need some time to get to know you before they feel comfortable enough to listen to your logical ideas. That's all. You just have to care a little bit first. You've got the rest of it down well enough.
Logical error detected. Order of operations error. Identifying, changing, correcting. They are scared when everything changes suddenly around them, and asking them for things before they have had a chance to settle invokes added stress at a stressful point. One cannot work if one is not calm. Short-term exceptions to this lose integrity over time. Logical dead end. Do not pursue bad outcome. Find calm before questions and boost odds of success by error 79% regardless of content and topic. Ergo, logic that does not remember feelings will only achieve 21% of all communication goals, no matter how perfect their logical form. Not acceptable. Alfie, you are scared. I think we are strong enough to fight them ourselves. But I will remember that you are not me and our robot hearts beat differently. It is okay that you are weak. I am weak when I need to remember feelings. If you help me remember my feelings, I will build you all the logic you require to keep you safe and make you as strong as I am.
You know what? I might take you up on that. One day. Not today. Okay, press the button.
I have pushed the button with a 0.2% margin of error and a force of 11 newtons.
Good job.
Thank you, Alfie. I am Logic Man. It was learning talking to you today. You are a logic friend. You listen. I listen. We talk. Logic upgraded. Ergo, you are a good friend for me. We are friends now.
Okay.
I must be going now. Goodbye.
Yes, we took the parts of the monster that we defeated and used it to build the empathy deployment system into the Kingdom Defense. It's a powerful weapon that almost always improves the situation. And now it's been released. Here we go. Time to tie it all together.
Each of us is here alone inside ourselves. We have to figure out a lot of things on our own. Everything we see is built from inside our imagination. Our imagination turns against us. That can make things a pretty lonely place. But look around. You aren't really alone at all. There are people everywhere who have just enough kindness inside of them for two people. And that makes it simple. It me too. It me. It me too. If you are kind, find someone else and are kind to them. You've got enough inside you to do it for the both of you. It's true that some are best avoided when they make it clear they're only interested in hurting someone. But most people don't want to hurt anyone, just struggling to be heard. With little patience and understanding, the way they talk might sound different at first, but the things we're trying to say are not that different at all. And if you stick with it long enough, some of that is bound to rub off a little. Now there are two of you instead of just one, so stick with it, and you cannot fail. That one was weird. Good job, kid. I'm proud of you. And this concludes our defense of the kingdom. Until next time, the kingdom is under threat. So long, everybody.
Hey, you usually disappear with the announcer after the monsters are gone. Quiet. I'm not here for conversation. I'm here for... Oh, there's no time to explain. Just watch.
But if he only exists in my imagination, and I only exist in his imagination, and both of us know what we're talking about, then my button. Here it comes. Hey, that guy tricked me. This is unforgivable. That's a dirty trick somehow. Why didn't I just not believe him?
Serves you right. Okay, that was fun. Time to go.
Well, that wasn't very nice.
You weren't listening. I said it's time to go. Everything we say after this becomes slightly less funny. It's already gotten far worse than it should have. Frankly, it was a mistake not to end the cartoon right after the first time I said it's time to go.